Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Monster Squad. And in this episode, we're actually not going to be talking about some main specific strategies or any tips and tricks. We're just going to be discussing the overall new patch. Look at the screen. As you can see, we've got two brand new things on there we've never seen before. We're looking at the Sky Tower and we're looking at the M Stones thing right here. So we've got a Sky Tower right here and M Stones. These just got added in today into Monster Squad. Well, today for me, I don't know when this video is going up, but they just got added in right now, very soon. So let's take a look. If you look at the M Stones here, it's a completely new mechanic in the game, which actually gives us a way to augment our monsters. So we've already got pretty strong monsters. You know, we got things like Metapanzer, Glintscale, and your Crocodons and all that fancy stuff. They hit really hard. They've got a lot of HP, a lot of defense. You know, they're really fun to play with. But when you get to the end game dungeons, the enemies are just so difficult. If you're doing Robo Island Hell, they're all very hard, and the matches take forever. They're like 9 to 15 minutes long. That's ridiculous, right? The enemy monsters are so much stronger than us, and we can only do so much, right? Well, now we can do more. We can get these M stones, and then we can combine them to craft better M stones, and then equip them on our monsters to make them better. Now, M stone stands for Magic Stone. You know, Monster Squad, Nexon, they're into magic, so Magic Stone. And the only way to get these Magic Stones is running the Sky Tower dungeon. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but when you run the Sky Tower dungeon and you complete one of the floors, one of the rewards can potentially be a Magic Stone. And when you get it, you're going to get this little baby version. So this little Bravery Stone gives us 10 offense. Now, we can either put that directly on a monster and beef it up, give it 10 extra offense, or we can wait until we get 2 Bravery Stones, as you see right here, and upgrade this E-Class Bravery Stone to a D-Class Bravery Stone. What that does is it makes the power stronger. Now, instead of just getting 10 power, we're going to get 22 power. That's even better than putting 2 E-Classes on it, so it's definitely better to wait till you get the D-Class Bravery Stones. Now, another thing to take into account is when you do have these stones here, the D classes are obviously going to be worse than the C classes, and then the B's, and then, you know, the A's, and so on and so forth, S being the highest. Let's see if there's an S plus. I didn't actually even check. No, okay, so S class is the highest, and the biggest thing to note is that once you get to B class style Magic Stones, they're actually going to have a secondary effect on it. So not only does this give 200 recovery to our monster we equipped on, but it gives critical damage as well. Now, you want to take into account the fact that this little thing right here says requirement Sky Tower F9. That means floor 9. You have to clear at least Sky Tower floor 9 to be able to create this blessed stone. So the farther you go in the Sky Tower, the stronger your monsters are going to get, and you know they're going to need to be stronger because now you're getting higher in the Sky Tower. So you're going to have to be able to clear those monsters up top as well. And you don't need any, you know, massive amounts of energy or really that much critical, you know, team building or anything like that. It's fairly straightforward how to do the Sky Tower, and getting these stones shouldn't be too big of a problem. Now, one thing that's important is that you're going to be able to put multiple stones on a monster. Let me just skip through that. And if you look here, this one, my monster right here, has 2 stone slots right now. The last one is locked, and it's going to cost me gems to unlock it. So that's very important to note. You want to make sure you're using your gems efficiently and not just expanding every old monster you have. Now, we've got old little Metapanzer here, and he's legendary Metapanzer. The god bow down to him. So we're probably going to give him an expansion slot. But I'm not going to do it right now. I know I'm going to do it. It's definitely going to happen. But I'm not going to do it right now because it's going to help me decide on what to do with that when I've got less slots open. You know, it narrows you down. It lets you focus on individual slot choices. And then you can choose to either put, you know, an attack here, maybe a defense stone here, and then we'll see what we need for the last one, you know? We'll play a few 5-10 rounds with Metapanzer in the Sky Tower. We'll see how he's doing. We'll see what it feels like, and then we'll decide on what to put in there. There's no need to rush. You want to save your stones. You want to save your Magic Stones and your gems. You want to make sure that everything is going to be used efficiently. Now, one thing that is very important for the magic stones. These slots here are semi-permanent. So when you put a magic stone in this slot right here, it's going to equip it in that slot and it's going to cost you money to do so. Then that magic stone is there forever until you decide to replace it. Say, you get a better one, or you really need to do something else. Like you have an offense gem in there, but you really need that HP gem. You just keep dying too fast in the dungeon. You need to make your monster stronger. Well, first you're going to have to remove the magic stone if you want to save it, and then you want to equip your new magic stone. And both of those steps cost a lot of gold. As you can see, I've only got 3.9 million gold here, and it usually costs around 15 to 60k per removal and per new gem inside. So it's gonna basically drain your money if you're just swapping out gems all the time and you're not really strategizing on what you're gonna do. You can skip one of the steps by not removing a magic stone from the slot right here, basically just leaving that there and not worrying about it too much, and it will destroy it, but it won't cost you an extra bit of money to remove the gem from the slot. So that's my little overview on magic stones right now. I haven't gotten to play around with it too much, but hopefully I will be able to see what we can really do with the magic stone system. And I am going to be talking about the Sky Tower in another video, so make sure to check that out. That's going to be coming out within a couple hours of this video being posted. Hopefully I want to try to put them up at the same time, but it's just too much to talk about to throw into one video. It'll be way too long. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helped you out a little bit explaining the magic stones. Obviously I'll get more into it as we play the game, as I post more videos. We're going to be doing a full Sky Tower run soon, all of the floors in there, and a good description of how to do it. So stick around if you need some help, and leave anything in the comments below if you've got any suggestions as well. See you in the next video.